What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the vlog. I'm TL Weedman. We're here in the Weedz garage shop. We've got some blasting we're gonna do today, but we've actually kind of stepped up our game a little bit. We took some advice from Unknown Coatings. Unknown Coatings is another YouTube channel that we like to watch. They do a lot of powder coating. He does a lot of cool stuff. Very good at kind of showing people what goes along in the process with powder coating, and he's got great content. We are gonna leave a link to Unknown Coatings channel down below, so if you wanna check it out, just to see more powder coating content and see some other stuff that he's doing, you can go ahead and check it out. So what we did is instead of getting a 275 gallon tote that's gonna be quite big to be able to dip our wheels in, we actually went ahead and got a 55 gallon drum. Since these are the holes for it, what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it off right at about here. Then we're gonna trim this edge down some. When we trim that edge down, we'll be able to flip it over and it'll be able to slide the smaller edge into it. And what that's gonna end up doing is being able to seal it and close it. And then we're gonna have a strap that latches it down right across the top. So we only have about 5 gallons of B17 right now. Actually a little bit less because some is evaporated. So it's only going to put a small amount in here. Basically, we should have enough to at least be able to dip the face of the wheels in. And if we slosh it around, it'll get some more on it. We'll be able to dip the face of the wheels. These were dipped and rinsed off like a week ago, but we didn't have anything to dip them in. So we basically put rags of B17 on top of it and it loosened it up. And then we went ahead, we washed them and cleaned them with TSP. Since they had to wait for a week before getting blasted, some of that powder coating has kind of dried back on there, and then with it being cold, it's kind of froze. So we're ordering more B17. To start off, we're only going to be able to start off with about another 5 gallons, which should essentially bring us up to right about here. And if we're at this level, what we'll at least be able to do is dip in the face, and then it should be enough to cover half the wheel. Let it sit and then turn around and flip it over and dip the other side, get the other half. And until we can continue to buy more B17, we can just do it that way. The plan today is to go ahead and get this 55 gallon drum ready and get the B17 transferred from that tub into this one. We're also going to go purchase another 55 gallon drum, possibly 2 today as well. What we can do with that is we can add the TSP to it. We'll be able to put the wheels in, strip them again, get them dipped in the TSP and cleaned off. Then we'll get back to blasting them and getting everything off. Before we get started, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. It's right over here. Also, if you click on the post notification bell and turn on all notifications, you will be alerted when we upload new content. That way you don't miss a vlog. If you like this video or find any value in it or any humor, give it a thumbs up. It helps us with the YouTube algorithm. It shows YouTube that this isn't a crappy video and other people might like it, so they'll show it to more people. So don't be afraid to give it a thumbs up. We appreciate your support. Natasha and Martin Brella, we appreciate your support. Those are our Patreon supporters, our largest Patreon supporters. Go ahead and check them out. And if you want to check out our Patreon and support the channel, there's a link in the description. Also, if you want to get some merchandise from us and support our channel, you can do it with the website that's in the description as well, Weedz Garage. Let's get this vlog started. So what we're doing here is we're just basically finding about the center of this. We're gonna drill a little screw in there to hold it, hold this so we can draw a line to make an even cut across this. Okay, so what we do is we hook that around here. We take the pencil through here and it draws us a line where we want to go. But I gotta hold it tight. So there we go. I don't expect my cut to be perfect, but at least we got a good guide to go along. while we're doing this, and it's all the way around. So that's just a very simple, easy way to be able to get a line, especially around the sides like that. We're gonna go ahead, rinse both of these pieces out real well. Maybe take a piece of sandpaper or something like that. We'll get all those little edges off. But there's our thing to go ahead and dip our wheels in. Woo-hoo. Super excited. Yeah! Getting the shop all cleaned up. I literally just made like a 3 to 5 minute clip about what we've got going on. And the camera wasn't recording. So I'm gonna go through it real quick. We went ahead and moved a lot of the parts that we had for the Accord that we basically just had spread out because we had them all separated. From over there, we went ahead and moved them into the back of the Accord. That way we can get to them. We've got everything set aside, all the bolts in their bags. We did get a new Coca-Cola sign for the shop. Jeremy got this out of iBake. He wanted to make sure we got a Coca-Cola sign up in the shop. Because what is a garage or a shop without a Coca-Cola sign? Didn't your mom, my wife, say something about people don't hang Coca-Cola signs in garages?
Yeah, she said you don't hang signs up in garages, but that's where you mostly find signs anyway.
Especially collector's ones.
Oh yeah.
Always reuse whatever you can. Oh, you're good, you're good. I was trying to do this. And the only reason the floor dry is ripped on the side like that is because when I was moving it, it got ripped right there. Otherwise it would have been opened on the top. It's a little crooked, but does that matter? We're repping in the shop. Big things coming, super excited, starting to look like a shop. We did go ahead and get 2 more 55-gallon drums. That way we've got 1 for dipping them in B17, and then we've got 2 that are TSP, which is trisodium phosphate, which deactivates basically the B17. So you want to dip it in one, let it sit for a minute, and then dip it in another just to make sure that you've got everything off and that it's all deactivated. We're going to go ahead and cut the tops off of these as we did the first one. We're going to rinse them out. Then as soon as we do that, we're gonna get that area straightened up over there, transfer the B17 into its new container, go ahead and fill these up with TSP, and get to dipping these wheels and get to blasting. Let's do this. What do you got in there?
You'll see. You gotta be just as surprised. Damn it.
I forgot you got them in there.
Getting laced up.
Getting ready to pour this B17 into the new container. Super excited about being able to dip this stuff. It'll make our process much, much faster.
Here's where the B17 is going. I'm excited.
Got a mask, got protective gloves. As a matter of fact, I'm even gonna double glove.
No, I'm gonna throw all that outside and we're gonna rinse it out. And also put,
Yeah, we'll put
hit it
TSP in it.
Yeah.
And we'll get hot water out.
Cool, cool.
So, the shop looks different. We got a lot of the Accord parts moved. The engine's right here. We're probably gonna figure out something to do with that air compressor. We might see if we can find a cheap motor and replace it. But a lot of that stuff is moved. The transmission's in there. The rest of the parts that were over here are in the back. I think I showed you that earlier in the vlog. And we just kind of moved this stuff here. Couple of things. We didn't get to those wheels today, but we did get everything set up for B17. We got this container yesterday. We cut the top off this morning. You guys saw that. We had to go pick up these two, cut the tops off and get them ready, mix our TSP. Since we don't have hot water here, we had to bring it from the front. All that stuff takes some time. I did want to mention something. We have the opportunity to get this other building. This one right here, which is basically the same as what we've got, except for it's opposite. The garage door is at that end. It's at the opposite end. But here it is. The lights are not as bright in here, but that garage door is bigger than the garage door that we've got. It's taller as well, as you can see, because you can tell by the gap on our other one, there's a fan there. So it's wider and it's taller. We're considering, now again, this one doesn't have a bathroom either, but we are considering getting this spot if we can't get the other spot, because this would give us, it'll give us enough room for an office as well as storage. We have some stuff stored out here between the two buildings. We're way off from the main road, so I don't really think anybody will be coming to like steal anything. But one, you never know, and two, it would be nice to have the extra place. Now, if we could buy these two and join them, that would be really nice. But that's what we're thinking about. If we can't get the other place, then we're thinking possibly getting that place over there. Of course, these two will cost more than the one over there. That's one of the big reasons. Plus the one over there has heat and has a bathroom, where these two don't. So that's where we're at. Give us your thoughts. We were also thinking if we just stay here instead of moving over there, or even over there, we could save at least $500 a month, because I think it's $1,300 over there, just by staying here and making everything fit in here. But we don't even have all the tools we need. We're quickly growing and we're quickly accumulating other stuff. Like if we had go-karts and other toys and stuff like that, we could keep them over there. We might hold off a little bit and then kind of wait and see how things go before we rent that. We may not do it right away. That's today's vlog. It's starting to get dark outside, and it's not that we don't mind working late. Heck, we are gonna be working late, but it's starting to get cold. When it's below a certain temperature, we can't use the blaster because we risk blowing it up. It will be dark, although we can turn on the car and blast via the headlights. It's not something that we're needing to do right now. So as much as we wanted to be able to get more done today, we actually got a lot achieved. We got a lot of the shop cleaned up, which we needed to do. The biggest thing is right here, getting this little section here. And yes, we need to turn this because this is marked as corrosive. Right here, bam, there we go. And that's where the B17 is. It's marked as corrosive. Those are also marked as corrosive, although they don't necessarily need to be marked as corrosive. That is very important to us because it's gonna allow us to speed up our process a lot. Thank you all for checking out this video. If you like it, hit the thumbs up so we can be seen by more people. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing by clicking that button right down there. And if you want, turn on post notifications. That way you receive alerts every time that we upload new content. Now, when you do select post notifications, when you click it, it's gonna say personal. You wanna move it up to all notifications and click on all notifications. So please go ahead and do that if you wanna go ahead and catch more of this content. We appreciate you, and we'll catch you on the next vlog. Yeah.